Today I have a very interesting question for you, which is 8 to the x plus 2 to the x is equal to 30. What is the value of x? In order to solve this question, first of all, I'm going to factorize it, and I'm going to write 8 as a 2 to the third whole to the x plus 2 to the x is equal to 30. So here I can replace 3 with x. I can write 2 to the x whole to the 3 plus 2 to the x is equal to 30. So here now what I can do is I can substitute 2 to the x with a letter. I'm gonna choose y. I'm gonna substitute 2 to the x with y. So after this, instead of 2 to the x, I'm gonna write y. So y to the 3 plus y equal to 30. So what I can do next is I'm gonna move 30 to the left. Y to the 3 plus y minus 30 equal to 0. What next? I'm gonna write minus 30 as a y cubed plus y minus 27 minus 3 equal to 0. So they are the same. Minus 27 and minus 3 is minus 30. So now I'm gonna write y cubed minus 27 plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. So it's the same, just I played a little bit with minus 30. So here, if you noticed, in here, I have, I'm gonna use the formula, the math formula, that which is a cube minus b cube. So if you expand this formula or this equation, you would have a minus b and a square plus ab plus b square. So yeah, here also I can write y cubed minus 27 as a y cubed minus 3 to the 3 plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. So I'm gonna write this as this form. So let's go and write. So instead of y cubed minus 3 to the 3, I'm gonna write y minus 3 and y squared minus plus 3y plus 9 plus y minus 3. Y minus 3 equal to 0. So what next can I do is, so if you noticed here, so this is one term and this is another term. Between these two terms, I have y minus 3 as a common factor. I'm gonna take y minus 3 as a common factor here. So if I take y minus 3 as a common factor, then I would have y squared plus 3y plus 9 in this term. If I divide this term with this, I would have this term, and also when I divide this term by this, y minus 3 by y minus 3, I would have positive 1 equal to 0. So here directly I can write, in place of plus 9 positive 1, I can write directly 10. Easier. Positive 10 is equal to 0. That's great. So now I have two brackets, y minus 3 and y squared plus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. So I can assign both of them equal to 0, y minus 3 equal to 0, and y squared plus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. So I can assign them equal to 0. And then what I can do, I can solve for y right now. I'm gonna move minus 3 to the right. So I would have y is equals to 3 here. This is one real solution. And here the original question, we have 2 to the x, and here we replaced y with 2 to the x. So it means we have to find the value of x, not the value of y. Let's go and replace it right now. So if we replace it, y with 2 to the x, so what will we have? So here I'm gonna replace y with 2 to the x. Instead of y, I'm gonna write 2 to the x is equal to 3. So here, in order to find the value of x, I'm gonna take log from both sides of the equation, or I can write like this: x is equal to log of 3 to the base 2. It means if I change the exponent form to the logarithm form, I could have like this form. So here obviously you can see that the value of x is equal to log of 3 over 2. This is one answer that we have right now, but let's go and solve this one as well. So what will be this? You can see here that we have a quadratic equation. So to solve a quadratic equation, we are going to use a formula, quadratic formula, because this is the easiest way that we can find the roots of this quadratic equation. So let's go and write our formula. I can write y is equal to negative b positive negative, because every quadratic equation has 2 roots. So that's why I wrote positive and negative. Positive and negative, b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, so from here we know what is a, what is b, what is c. So it's easy. So the coefficient of y squared is, right now the coefficient is 1. That's why we didn't write that one. So the coefficient of y squared is 1. We assign it to a. And the coefficient of y to the 1 is 3. And that is exactly our b. And the constant, which is 10 right now, it is exactly c. So let's go and plug in those numbers to our formula and see the result. What will be the result? So y is equal to negative b. It means negative 3 positive negative b squared. What is b? B is 3 squared minus 4 times a which is 1, and c which is 10 over 2a. 2a is 1. And let's solve this question. So I'm gonna write y is negative 3 positive negative 3 squared is 9 minus 4 times 1 times 10 is 40 over 2. So y is equal to negative 3 positive negative, and 9 minus 40 is negative 31 over 2. Nice. So here, as you know, we have negative roots, a negative number inside our square root. So what I can do, I can write y is equal to minus 3 positive negative I can write minus 1 times 31 over 2. So I'm gonna write the rest here. I have the space here. Y is equal to negative 3 positive negative. So now I can write separately negative 1 and 31 as a separate square roots. So now I can write negative 1 and times negative 31. I didn't change any value, just I changed the form. So over 2. Y is equal to negative 3 positive negative. So we cannot find square root of negative 1. That's why here, that's why I'm gonna write this as a I'm gonna write this as a I or imaginary number. So I'm gonna write, instead of square root of negative 1, I and square root of 31, because 31 does not have a complete square root. So over 2. That's great. And as we said that we substituted y, and the value of y was 2 to the x. As we know here, the value of y is 2 to the x. Let's go and substitute back y with 2 to the x. So I'm gonna substitute y with 2 to the x again, and equal to minus 3 positive negative I square root of 31 divided by 2. As you know, the value of x, as you know that the value of 2 to the x is always a positive number. 2 to the x is always positive number. So what do I mean by this? Always positive. Whatever number you put to the x, it becomes positive. For example, if I put 2 to the 1 is 2. If I put, let me work with another color. If I put 2 to the 1, it become 2. When I put 2 to the minus 1, it become 1 over 2. When I put 2 to the 2, it become 4. Whatever number you put or plug into the hex, we will have positive number. We never have negative number. That's why minus 3 positive negative I square root of 31 over 2, which is an imaginary number, it cannot be the value of x. So this solution is impossible. So it's not a solution for our answer. The only solution that it is the solution for our answer is this solution. X is equal to log of 3 to the base 2. So let's go and verify our answer. Is it correct or it is incorrect? Let's go and verify it. We had our question, 8 to the x plus 2 to the x is equal to 30. So, and our answer was x is equal to log 3 to the base 2. So let's plug in log 3 to the base 2 instead of x. So 8 log 3 to the base 2 plus 2 log 3 to the base 2 is equal to 30. Really good. And I'm gonna factorize 8. I can write 8 as a 2 to the 3 over log 3 to the base 2 plus 2 to the log 3 to the base 2 is equal to 30. Here I can move 3 to the power, so I can write 2 to the log 3 to the 3 is 27, as you know, to the base 2 plus 2 log 3 to the base 2 is equal to 30. So guys, we have a formula in logarithms that if we have log of b to the a and like this, it becomes, we can cancel out the bases and we would have finally b. So we are going to use this formula or this logarithmic rule here. So we have the same basis, exponent base and logarithm base. We can cancel out this, and also we can cancel out this, and we will have 27 plus 3 is equal to 30, which is finally 30 is equal to 30. So our answer is correct. Finally, we got that our answer is correct. This was about this question. If you have any question, you can write down below in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.